Yeah, I'm gonna make a little quick video and show you about my new hobby. This is one of those money saving hobbies. And this is what it is. Oh, ow, I can't get it out of the box here. That is a bullet. That is a 243 bullet. And these are bullets that I have loaded myself. I've done a whole whopping 6 of them. Show you how to do it. Okay, this, I know it's like upside down, but this is the reloader. I found this on Amazon. It is a hand loader. You can see that right there. Get a little bit of a look, see? It's got all it needs to, or all you need, I should say, to be able to hand load. And I'm going to run through real quick and show you what we do. Okay. This is a box of pre-fired, or once fired, 243 rounds. I bought at a little shop for $3 for the box. So, as you can see, they've already been shot, but they have not been deprimed. They still have the primer in them, so I'm going to have to get the primers out and put new primers in. So, this is basically how it all works. We'll see if I can't do this here without making too big a mess. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of dark, but it'll have to do. Okay, first thing first. Take this little booger out. That is the deprimer. You set the shell or the case in it. Get out your depriming tool. Stick it in there. Get the big hammer. You pop it out, and there's the primer. Now what I do after doing this, there's a little screwdriver right here, and I just go inside here and clean all the extra grit and gunk out of it. Just so it's got a good seating in here for the next primer. Now this is the die here. Okay, set that aside. And what we're going to do now is, this is kind of 2 actions in one here. I'm going to place the shell in the resizing side of the die and bang it in so it's good and flush. And what that does, it gets the good seating in here, and then I can, it resizes it and also gets it ready for me to prime it. And now it's better. Okay, and I have, these are CCI primers, 200 primers. You get 100 of them in here for like $3 or $4. They're not much. They're just little and hard to get at. I'm going to probably throw them all over the floor here. Get out of there. That's the wrong side anyway. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Gonna drop a couple out. Put one over here for later. Now, this little piece of the tool here, you set the primer. This little recessed hole. Then you set the case over the top. You get your priming rod. That seats in on top of the thing there, and we blow ourselves up. You can kind of tell once you get it in there. And as you see, pop it back out. There she is. There she is. All primed and good to go. Let me just, there we go. That'll help a little bit with the line issue. Okay, so anyway, she's primed. Now, what we're going to do, set it down in here. This way we can beat on it without the primer going off. Then we set this back over the top of it. We get our little pooper scooper, throw it on the floor, and then we go over here and get our gunpowder. Schmooklish gunpowder. I'm using a little bit of a reduced load because I'm not sure how my gun's going to handle it yet. I don't want to reduce it that much, so I'll take just a tad off the top of it. Gives me about 3 grains, equal to about 3 grains. Pour it in. Okay. Then just kind of tap it a little bit, just to make sure it all gets in there. And then I get a hold of one of these little boogers. This is of course, the bullet. That is a Hornady Jacketed Soft Point, 100 grain. Drop it down inside there. You get this little booger here, which is your seating die, or your seating rod. And you seat it. And she is there, she is done, and she's a bullet. Now, to make sure that it is to specifications, at least, you know, for my gun, which basically all I'm doing is doing them to the specifications of the factory ones that I've already bought. So I use this little caliper here, and I size it to see how big and how long it is, and that'll tell me that it's the right size. My factories are 2.3 inches, and this one is coming in right at, I'm sorry, 2.6 inches, and this one's coming in at 2.6.35, which is just fine. So there we go. Nice little bullet, primed and ready to be fired, and don't cost near as much as they do everywhere else. Now I'm going to do one more. I'm just going to go through it without talking to show you actually how quickly they can be done without doing all the explaining along with it. So here we go. This is from the start with a new shell, and I'm going to hush. Well. That's all she wrote. And then we'll check it again. And we are, let's see, we are at, oh, I can get it to read here. There we go. 2.63. Exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty fun, pretty nice. Don't take very long.